Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Who review. I am Davros and I'm a Whovian, and today I review Doctor Who Night Terrors. So, Night Terrors. So this episode, it's, receiving a powerful distress call from a terrified little boy. The Doctor and his friends soon find that the monster in his cupboard are real and deadly, as we see these monsters, like porcelain dolls, take people and convert them into porcelain dolls, including Amy at one point. And the Doctor tries to help out the boy's father, by trying to get to the bottom of what's going on. And of course, in the end, he finds out that the kid's not basically his biologically, but he was fought up and what have you, or stuff. And then, of course, at the end of the day, he loves the boy and doesn't care what happens. It's still his son. And, the Doctor saves everyone in time, and, everybody goes. And we end the episode with a chilling lullaby, where they're on about killing the Doctor, because that's still got to happen for what we see in the premiere episode of Series 6. So, what did I like about this one? Well, it was written by Mark Gatiss, who is no stranger to the show. He's written for the show. He's even acted in the show, and he appears. He wrote, like, for Series 1, The Unquiet Dead, Series 2, The Idiot's Lantern. He was even Professor Lazarus in Series 3. He briefly cameoed in the Series 6 finale as well in unrecognisable roles, which I'll probably get to if I don't forget when I get to the review in the finale of this series. And yeah, he penned this one. So yeah, this one had dark, unsettling, creepy horror moments. Not too creepy, because like I say, this was on around 7 o'clock at night, so they had to keep it tame, but they did a good job in making it eerie. And them porcelain dolls, monsters, looked unsettling, but for me, I could handle it. I could handle the horror and the scariness, and I was like, yeah, this is a bit chilling. But one thing that I did find scary was at the end with that lullaby they were singing about, the Doctor. That was a bit of a chiller. I'm like getting goosebumps now just thinking of that. But yeah, this was a filler episode, but an entertaining filler episode. We had the likes of Daniel Mays in there as well, who's quite a well-known British actor who has had his fair share in some gripping dramas and films and what have you. And he appears in this episode, and we see the young character in it, the boy. What's his name? What's his name? Is it? Yeah, George. Yeah, George, played by Jamie Oren. He did an alright performance in this, playing the kid, being scared and terrified like a kid would be at night, because kids are scared. Even when I was a kid, I used to dread night time because I thought, oh, it's scary when things are in the dark and that. Everyone has had that in their point of life as a kid, like having an irrational fear of the dark. That whole story of like monsters in the closet or monsters under the bed. So basically, he was being like what any other kid is like, and I thought that he was all right in this with his performance. But kudos to the actors who were playing the dolls. And then it all turns out that they're in his dollhouse or something. Yeah. Matt Smith, again, was on top form, playing the Doctor, trying to work out the mystery, how he had a big puzzle to solve. So was Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvil as Amy and Rory when they're caught in the ordeal. It was just an alright filler episode. Had like our monster of the week and what have you. But yeah, like I say, in part B of Series 6, we didn't really have two-parters. We just sort of had standalone stories in that. But, yeah, I guess closing time set things up for the finale. It didn't really do a whole... Like, it wasn't really up to do with the story of that episode. Anyways, yeah, I'm talking about an episode that I haven't reviewed yet. But anyway, back to Night Terrors. We do see a grumpy landlord in this who kind of gets a bit of spookiness at him and what have you with the Night Terrors and whatnot. But all in all, it was a good episode. A dark, gloomy episode which Doctor Who needs every now and then to be unsettling and unnerving, because that's what the show is. To get ones hiding behind the sofa when it gets too much for them. So, yeah, let's get to my ratings. I think I said enough about this one. The performances, I will give them a 9. The writing, an 8. The visuals, a 8. And my personal, I'll give it an 8. Yeah, I think I'll give that one an 8. So yeah, there you go. There is my Who review on Doctor Who Night Terrors. Have you seen this episode? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I have been Davros the Whovian, and this has been a Who review. So, until next time, run for your life.